Well, it has been a minute. It is Life 2. I'm in front of the open window in my full moon observance, and the moon is behind the clouds, illuminating the clouds just outside the window. Just like that. I'm going to close the window because I'm a little self-conscious recording. And open the blinds. There she is. Beautiful glow. Tonight I thought I would do read my Starot, my tarot reading that I did in the winter solstice, and do a kind of live reaction reading to it, which I'm also going to audio record so that I can transcribe it later. Life Moon Starot. I don't know how to say that. My tarot cards are from the OA. Fan made these, and I enchanted them as my symbiotes for direction from the universe on the direction on where I should take my life, in which direction. That is came out crazy. The forces of the universe speak to me through these cards. Just last moon, I had written that I had drawn these cards reading for Death Moon 3, and the card I drew for Future, 3-card draw, Hunter. And it was in this moon that I had an incredible battle with my own villain, and I was also writing the darkest villain that I have so far in this, writing this series, Four Falls. In fact, it was kind of the darkest group of villains. These guys were very evil. And so that was just an example. Spot on Starot card read. So, Life 3, read on Resting 11. I had a Pokemon card draw, which is 4 of them. I'll just dump them out. Okay. I had Shieldon. Oh, come on, man. There you are. Yeah. Emolga. Who the hell's Emolga? Let me see. Oh, weird flying squirrel. Yeah. These were also randomized, and I put them with the Starot read. They're from an, one of those blind boxes. I don't know what I'm going to get, and so I attach meaning, these Pokemon draw, to my read for that episode, for that moon. The last one is Vulpix. Oh, that's a sweetheart. Oh man, look at that one. That's fantastic. Whoa. Vulpix is my Pokemon cast for one of my favorite characters. They're all my favorites. Lalo. Lalo in Saga 2 and Lalo in Saga 1. Lalo is human. He is the fox. He is the spirit of the fox. And so that's why I gave the Pokemon cast of Vulpix to Lalo. Lalo's significant in Saga 3 that I'm writing right now because he's got a time to shine right now. He's about to save a whole bunch of people on this planet. I just drew him today in the cards. I drew 21 cards today. Very cool. So that's very relevant for his story right now. Kind of a relevant draw there. So that was my Pokemon cast. Now for the Starot. Past 16, the Shack. I know the art for this. The Shack. A place of beginnings again. A chance to continue or stop. Holy. That's what I wrote as my immediate thoughts when I drew the card. A place of beginnings again. This is my past read. A choice to continue or stop. Holy. A holy place. A holy choice. Hell, that's incredible. My past was literally defined by that. That was exactly my past moon. Death Moon 3 was filled with those kinds of decisions. My Yasmo run of writing these cards, writing the cards for the book that I'm writing, I told myself in resting that I would start and write 11 arcs, 11 books in 11 moons. And I said that I could do that. And right then I just did, I did three in a row, 3 moons, writing 3 books each moon. And because of the added stresses in my life the last moon, I had to make the big decision to stop. I couldn't, because of new developments, I could not continue on that path, on that schedule, where before I was completely capable to write 1 book each moon. But because of that development, I got very stressed. I started smoking again after having quit for about 5 moons. because that was really rough. So, a place of beginnings again, a chance to continue or stop. I chose to stop. Now I'm only a little bit behind, so I still could pick this up, but I had to give myself that time, and so that was exactly what I did. That's an incredible past read. Present, 37, The Well. I saw that one. This is the one that I hand drew because for some reason it printed on the other side or something when I made these. That is the card read for present. I've never drawn this card. The secret entrance, tricky. I worked a lot to make that card. Sometimes going alone makes the difference and you can figure it out. That's incredible. Okay, so for this moon, for Life Moon 3, my draw is telling me this is the first time I've ever drawn this card. And I remember that because this is the only handwritten card in there. And every time I shuffle the cards, I think, oh man, I've never drawn that card. So the subject of the card from the OA is that this is the secret entrance and it's tricky. Sometimes going alone makes the difference and you can figure it out. That's an incredible draw. 4, Life Moon, sometimes going alone makes the difference and you can figure it out. That's really good. The secret entrance. All right. I'm going to keep that in mind as I hang this card so that I see it throughout the moon. Future, 34, Old Night. Old Night is one of my favorite, absolute favorite characters in this show. And I cannot find him. I don't have anywhere to go, so I'm not rushing. I'm not... There it is. I'm just talking. I'm just spending some time with you, whoever is watching this. Old Night, 34. The most significant number to me, aside from 43. Agent Alley. Marks left on me. Wise words. Something, I can't read that word. To the future path. Clue? Yeah, clue to the future path. Intense. Damn, my future read is talking about an agent of nature, Alley. Marks left on me. Am I going to get a tattoo? I always think about just like it's a kind of a flirting with the future. With the future card read, I imagine things like that where it's like, oh, am I going to get a tattoo? You know, tongue-in-cheek kind of a thing. I don't know what that means. I'll watch for that. Wise words. So am I going to hear wise words somewhere? Clue to the future path. Intense. Incredible. Incredible. that is my Starot read. So I'm behind. I did not finish book 12 within Death Moon. That has really crushed me because I was so set up to do that. And it was absolutely within my power to finish book 12. Except for all those things that just threw me off, man. Really, really stressful stuff. I'm trying not to let it worry me, though. So, started smoking again. I am keeping death close to me. Now, yeah, I wrote some awesome work today. Book 12, Act 3. The heroes are in position to save the day. Oh, I gotta end this recording. Okay, end 7:32. Before I forget, I'll also put that in my notes, 7:32. So yeah, I'm stressed about that, but I did 21 cards today. The art for 21 cards. That leaves 61 left. That's 3 more days just like this, and I will have finished. So I was only off by a few days. That, and I haven't written the epilogue, the off-season, which the off-season will have some beautiful cards, and I've had a lot of ideas. I'm just kind of waiting to do that in the end. So that'll take me a couple days. I'll show you some. I'm particularly proud of this piece. Yeah. That is all the heroes on the ship. Out of it, I call them. That is Sasha, another human. And that is Osonk, another human. The rest are all aliens. Except for this bastard in the back. This bastard. Drew a lot of aerial shots today. I'm not going to show that art. Holy hell. Couple of dragons. Hell yeah, man. 2 dragons. The lineup. These are all the heroes lining up to save the day. Yeah. That's a little bit of a teaser, I guess. Check that out. Fantastic, huh? Those guys flying in the air. So yeah, 21 cards done. Tonight I am with Edeli, right behind my shoulder. I found a way to put Edeli on my TV so that she shows up in the same position as she does on every art and every card, and eventually on the episode and on the chapter. Yeah. So that's the villain that is coming in Act 3. Fantastic villain. Extra dimensional. Well, that's kind of the news. The moon is out there. Right up there. Everything's gonna be alright. I guess. I don't know. One more teaser. This is carrying it carefully. This is the Threshold Tower, built out of Legos, featuring Cuccio on the bottom, Dawn and Doom in the middle chamber. Nobody's on the top. This is going to be destroyed. Maybe today or tomorrow. Tomorrow or the next day. Hell yeah. Anyway. That's that. I hope you're well. I hope everything is... I hope the best for you. For everyone. And that's that.